What's good, everybody? Let me teach you how to make this banana peanut butter bread cookie. Baby, when I tell you it is good, it's good. Okay, y'all, we're gonna gather all the ingredients. What would be a bowl to make some butter, of course, a fork. You would need some peanut butter, and I got that creamy peanut butter, you know. And then you gonna need 2 bananas, which they bitches about to be rotten in a few minutes, in a few couple of days, so why not use them? And then 2 eggs, okay, y'all. Y'all see I'm having a hard time opening motherfuckers, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You need 2 eggs. Now, it's not going to be like a crispy type of cookie. It's going to be like a soft bread type of cookie. Now, you can use whatever you want. You can add extra ingredients such as vanilla extract, brown sugar to sweeten it up if you like your cookie sweet. And you know, we got to clean as we go, so you got to get your bag to dispose your garbage. Not only that, I do suggest y'all to use 1 egg instead of 2 eggs. That's why we're wrong with that with the recipe. Like, okay. But if you want it to be sweeter, I do suggest y'all use some brown sugar and vanilla extract. And we get the job done, okay? You don't need no more than maybe a half a cup, okay? And teaspoon of vanilla extract. And mix that up, whip it, and then you're good. Okay, so first we're going to do is peel out 2 bananas, okay? 2 ripe bananas, because I feel like in 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 days they would have been rotten. So why not? We ain't got no food waste. You know, time is hard, especially when Donald Trump raising shit and killing the economy. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not even into politics, but it is what it is. And then you're gonna mash it with your fork. That's what a fork came out, so you can mash it. Okay, y'all see how I'm mashing it? You're gonna mash that well, like mash it till it become a paste. Because honestly, you don't really like need too much. Like, y'all gonna put y'all on. So we're gonna match it. As you can see, I'm mashing it. Yeah, mashing it. Let me stop, y'all. Y'all not play too much. So we're gonna mash that thing for a while until it's completely mashed. And then after that, I don't know why I showed the fork in the camera. But anyway, then after that, you're going to get another spoon, because that's food contamination. So make sure you have all your ingredients. Get you another spoon to scoop out you about a cup full of peanut butter. You don't want to use the same spoon that you mash the banana, because that's food contamination. You know, other people, if you got other people living in your house, that's contamination and that's food poisoning. So use your common sense. I'm just eyeballing, so I think that's about a cup. Look like it's too much, but it's okay. I gotta eat it. So that, and we're gonna put it. Don't talk about me, y'all, when I put my peanut butter spoon on top of my peanut butter, because baby, that I'm the one that gotta clean it. So at the end of the day, so don't worry about it. Worry about yourself, little thug. So anyway, I'm gonna scoop all of that, because we need all of that. We ain't got shit to waste. Time is hard, okay? When it's hard out here for a pimp. So we're gonna mix all of that up together, okay? Mix. When you're trying to get that money for the rent. Okay, so we're gonna mix that up so it comes to a consistency that I want. But I think I put a little bit too much peanut butter. I feel like how it came up so sauce, I used 2 eggs. So I don't suggest you to use 2 eggs. I do suggest you to use 1 egg. 1 egg is all you need, okay? Because it made my cookie like a little bit too soft, okay? So all you need is just 1 egg. 1 egg will do the job. So I think I'm satisfied with the way it look at this moment. So, but you can't never be too sure. So we're gonna blend it up. I speeded up the process a little bit, so that way y'all gotta be watching me doing all that mixing. We're gonna blend that so that you see definitely a creamy sensation where the banana is fully blended. It don't have that much lumps in it. Like, it don't give you that dirty brown look. It is what it is, and it should feel like it's sticky and gooey, okay? But if it would have been just one egg, it would have been a little sticky. So now it's like, we got to get another fork or another spoon or whatever. You can use your hand. I should have used my hand because I love using my hand. Okay, my hand is clean. Make sure your hand is clean, it's washed. And you will basically preheat your oven to 350. And you're going to bake these cookies for like 10 minutes. Well, probably a minute when I got them to be baked, to be done. It's 10 to 15 minutes. So I suggest maybe 12, 13 minutes maximum if you're using one egg. Because if it's too wet, it takes longer. So say about 12, 13 minutes for it to be done. Okay, depending on how you like your cookie. Some people like their cookie burnt and hard, crispy, and all that good stuff. So I say the maximum, no maximum than 15 minutes. Okay, but make sure you keep an eye on it. So we're gonna get us another utensil, and we're gonna gather some butter, and we're gonna pan our butter. We're pan. Now, if you don't have butter, you got pan. Use pan. You know that pan spray. But I use butter. It's just what it is. So we're gonna oil it. The reason why we use the butter for the pan is keeping the cookies from sticking. So when you get ready to remove your cookie will be easy to remove from the pan. So that's where the butter come at, y'all. And you gotta make sure you hit all the spots, like all the corners. Don't miss nowhere, because we don't want, it'd be hard to like come loose. So at the end of the day, now it's time for the consistency. Put the cookies in the space where you want them at. I think I made about 6, 7, 8 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 probably. And like I said, it was my mistake for using 2 eggs. That's what made it like a bit gooey. I wanted it to be like real thick, where you could perform a paste like a dough. But that's why I'm correcting my problem. Use 1 egg instead of 2. So, and I bet y'all probably saying, a girl that's not gonna come out a cookie. Trust the process. Like, if you know your tongue, your stomach, better than anything, baby. Look at me. I'm a big girl, so I know food better than anything. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, let's get it. Okay. Now today, I made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 wop-sided banana peanut butter bread cookie. That's what it more tastes like. Like around the outer side tastes like a cookie, and the inside was more like a bread. The reason why it turned out like that is because I used 2 eggs. So I feel like these type of cookies will be basically for people who don't have no teeth in their mouth. Like older folks some who could be a diabetic, or some who have sugar, diabetic, etc. Okay, so, and those who having certain things that want something sweet, but is a healthy version sweet. Okay, or those who like vegan, But yeah, I got more recipes coming up in my head. Okay, but it's gonna turn out good. So we're gonna wait till our oven hit about 350, and then I'm gonna come back. So yeah, while I was waiting on waiting on the oven to hit 350, I ended up just putting a pan inside the freezer so I can keep it cool. Like, they're trying to harden up the cookie dough. So now I'm about to put them in the oven because it hit 350. Okay, and then we're gonna let that bake for about the maximum of say 13 to 14, 15 minutes, something like that. But it all depends on how you want your cookie, how brown you want your cookie, how done. So y'all, it's done. 15 minutes already passed. That's why I went to 15 minutes, because it was wet. And it's time to get them out. Y'all gonna see how my little cookies look. Okay, outside was like very crunchy. And in the middle side was like a bit soft, like a bread texture, but it was good. I tasted banana. I tasted peanut butter on the edges, on the crunchy side. But now y'all know. Y'all want to try it? Let me know. Like I say, use 1 egg, a half a cup of brown sugar, and vanilla ice cream. I already gave my significant other one already, and they already tried it. Look how easy that came out. Look at that, baby. And we about to try and see how it tastes. Okay. Cause I want you to know I don't be faking it. So this is my cookie. You already see it. So y'all, my oven just hit it, and I just put the cookies. Okay, you see how it look? Down to bake. It's lumpy, but it's not lumpy. Like I said, the maximum is from between. Like, bitch, yes, it gave flavor. It was just like not enough 13, flavor. Like, well, I'm gonna say 15 minutes. Like, sweets, okay, like me. But it's 15 good. Minutes. If I were to rate, you gotta watch it. You know, from this experience, it would be like an 8 out of 10. So I rated an 8 because it was good, but not sweet enough. So that's your video.